Okay, here we are back in Earthlock, and what may very well be the final video. So, I spent way too long getting this up to speed so I could get the mutated version, which is the Poison Lily Magnum right here. And right there we got the Lango Plant Master. You get Diligent Hog Bunny for planting the, for filling up all these spots. I wasn't actually planning on getting that achievement on camera, it just kind of worked out that way. So anyway, these are all the plants and all their tiers, and unfortunately I don't have Lance++ yet. But one thing I do need to do is, I did swap in Toxic Lance Plus. I actually have enough of these, I think, to where I can get by the rest of the game with the ++. Be aware this is earth damage, so you want to equip accordingly. Huh. Didn't know she actually had that. Yeah. So anyway, we now have even more achievements. We are going to warp to Karba. So I got here in a much earlier video. I have the List Agent equipped on everyone. I do want to get into a fight with one of these guys. I can show it on camera, I guess. I'm kind of curious what exactly they do. So devotees... Wow. There's the Lance++. So, I'm going to use a Fire Lance on you. Haste on Taika. The main thing I'm wondering about here, if you notice I have 200 pluses for Spud Blast. So my ace has become my default. And if you wonder why I picked up those 10 much earlier, the previous video shows you why. So, are those... Looks like these are the same guys that we fought when we did the Wave versus Nanu. Yeah, Wave versus Nanu. And is that actually the final boss right there? That'd be kind of anticlimactic that we have like a 10-minute video. So I know this is one of those bosses that gives people a lot of trouble. This is what you need the List Aegis for. Stop right there, Ichabo. Ah, the pesky entourage strikes again. I admire your persistence, young Feathered Ear, but I don't have time for the likes of you anymore. You will either regret coming here or embrace the old light. You're the one who will regret it, you slithering worm. After I'm done with you, it's my father's turn. Shut your brat mouth, Miss Lavender. Last chance, or I swear to... You remind me of your father and mother. The same persistence and temper. Sure bought you and that hammerhead time to slip away unnoticed. My parents? What started in Mephos when you were a wee boy ends now, scavenger? Bryn? It'll be a tough battle, but we are strong enough. If we don't make it, try a different strategy. Reflect Shield, Physical Shield. So what happens if I curse Bryn? That's fun. Give this to Taika. In the meantime, I'm gonna just mark them. So the curse doesn't actually do anything at the moment. So, slow overwrites haste. Let's curse Ichabo. That's what the List Aegis is for. Hit Taika for 2k. So, looks like he's poisoned. Looks like he's everything other than burning, so let's see if we can fix that. feel tight. Never found out what singled out does. And I don't even know what this new pain effect is. So I have 2 points. Let's give this to Ive. Burn for me? In case you're wondering, I did replace all of my, Let's go for Ichabo. All or nothing. It looks like that got rid of the burning, though. I think I should have switched bulls if I was going to use this. Doesn't matter. So Battle Bond down is going to affect you by, let's just rest. Making it so that you can't fill the gauge as quickly once it's used up. So does anyone still have slow on them? Amon does. Let's pop a healing elixir. Aw, man. So that curse is negated. I'm gonna rest here. Rest. So right here is when that slow doesn't really pose that much of a problem. Enemy slow. Let's use a healing elixir on Nart. He's the one I'm most worried about. So he's now vulnerable. Let's do it. Heal. Give her own region. Yeah, we may as well. It will heal. That could have been kind of bad. Actually, I should have done something that turn because I didn't get anything out of that. So right here he's going to die of the status effects. Don't know what pain does, there's just too much in the game that's so poorly explained. Wherever it is, it's gone now, though. Feel alive. And my battle bond regeneration is back to normal now, if you notice. And that's basically insurance, just in case what we do here doesn't kill. Catch. That was kind of awkward. So one of each. Please. Please help me. Stop, he's not our enemy. I know a trick when I see one. No, wait, please. Tell us who you are, Giant. I'm weak, drained, unrefitted. Who are you? What are you? A frost giant? Give him a moment, Nart. I don't like this. I'm Bryn. I'm a drone Valver. That is all. I know. I must find Faye. You're a Valver? A Valver? From before the Deadly Halt? I'm a drone Valver, yes. What is the Deadly Halt? History later, what's Ichabo planning? He intends to wake my master, Grand Valver Mato. Another Valver? No ordinary Valver. Far stronger, far worse than me. You must stop him. If Mato gets out, your lands, your cities, your world will be at stake. Tall order. Let's go. You wait here, Bryn. We'll come back for you. Must hurry and stop Ichabo. Wish I could help. I'm far too weak from being under his control. So I don't want to repeat that annoyance. I don't know if we're supposed to examine the gate or what. It's just I want to look around for loot because I'm still looking for that Lance plus plus. I imagine there's gonna be enemies here or something. Oh, locked. Locked. Okay, does anything change if I use a different character? Because usually they give you a prompt saying, use this guy instead. So those just seem kind of weird in their placements. There's something here. That looks dark. Well, go ahead and open it. I know you want to. Hey! Oops, wrong thing. So Chomper, and I assume that's Mashinga. Yeah, it is. So are they any stronger since we last saw them? this guy. He annoys me. So right here we need to heal Taika while she's going down. So right there, in case you're wondering why I'm going after them in the order I'm going in, that's why. Yeah, he resists. Let's get this done. Of course, the last hit's the one that does 8k. Actually, I wonder if I Sixth Sense them. So I might be able to look at that Earthquake move. Since they're using poison and poison is considered Earth element, I had my fingers crossed. Yes. There's no way for me to unconfuse the Hound, so I could die here. So I have to use Cure on Nart, otherwise he's gonna die and all that. My god. Like, I complain that there's no way to stop stun. I think there might actually be a confuse item, though. If there is, I don't actually have any, though. Like, that is... They need an accessory system for Earthlock, too. That's all I can say. Ah, that's how you do it. So the Hound could very well kill everyone. If he does, I don't have an answer. It's like a recurring theme in this game. They do something, and you have to sit there and tolerate it. Because the devs didn't bother going the extra step and saying, yeah, we should do something about this. let's end him. Like, one thing I have to say is the most dangerous part about fighting the ghosts are just when they confuse your allies and they go for you instead. So we have a mystic key. Ah, come on. Yeah, I'm good for this whole boss rush thing. I want to say the Gob King's probably more dangerous. Actually, if they don't have any status effects, they're not dangerous in the slightest, I guess. Yep, he does hurt a little bit that way, I guess. Actually, I want to use a burning shot on him. Let's see if we can kill him. Since he's no fan of ammo, let's heal. All I can say is I'm glad this isn't like a Mega Man game where this segment would be required. So 1, 2, 3. Developer, bestiary. Ah, these two are new. So basically this is a list of all the stuff we're going to find down here. We dealt with these three and Mashinga. And if they come in pairs, I really don't want to fight the Noran and the Sharan at the same time since... yeah. Or the Twisted Guardian and the Temple Guardian. would suck if that is the requirement to getting Lance plus plus. Saving so I don't have to fight them again. And knowing my luck, when I go down this elevator, there'll probably be more prison cells. I'll look into this, but I'm not promising to do it. If there's like a decent reward for it, great, but we dealt with Magok, I'm good for optional bosses. He went through a portal? Guess we'll have to as well if we want to stop him. Well, what's on the other side? Only one way to find out. I fought one of these. I could care less about fighting more of them. Anyway, that fills in that one. This is Citizens of Earth's last level all over again. Narrow corridors, large enemies that are basically like massive HP sponges. So they just go around in a big circle, or? Where's a cardboard box when you need one, you know? Oh, this we stepped on each of them once, but hold on. Maybe that was the answer. Don't tell me I could always walk up. I don't know. I'm not gonna asking any questions. Let's just move forward. And now there's 4 of them. Hoping there wasn't a chest over there. Yeah, I was kind of hoping there'd be a save point somewhere around here. There we go. That's Omri. Be careful. There's something about it, though. Its surface is different. No turning back. We have to stop Ichabo. We have to step in. Can I just say I'm glad we're doing it together? Especially you, Olia. I'm as nervous as you, girl. Oh, great. I have 50 potions. Should be good enough to get through this, I hope. I feel sick. Don't faint on us, Nart. What is this place? It doesn't feel like a place. You know this place? Great. Inside Mato's mind. So there's a shadow for each of them. If I get those, the only things I'm missing are the first 2 for filling out the bestiary. So we have another shadow over there. Another one over there. One in the to the left. We paid the price, so we might as well collect this. I don't even know what Energize does. Well, this... better late than never, right? Or... Cure confusion. That's good enough, I guess. Oh, we do have the crappy healing bulb still. So put the cure sleep over there. Never really got into making those since... One second. Is there actually anything over here to make it worth the trip? I'm not entirely sold on that one. I can see a Taika on the left. I don't know who it is on the right, though. I'm assuming we're on dry ground, we're actually safe, but I'm assuming. To quote Disgaea 3, you have to remember what happens when you make assumptions. You make an ass out of you and umption. Well, it's a source of revival other than Nart, I guess. I only made a few of those over the course of the game. Okay, that leads straight to him. This is the way that's going to take us to the chest. And if anything, we've established the Energize as the most valuable prize so far. You can basically burn all of your points and then get them all back immediately. So why not get 2 of them? Like, I don't know why they didn't give that out as rewards for some of the earlier quests instead of just EXP and other crap. Oh well. And they're gone. Help! What happened? Did he wake the Belver? I think he died. Well, at least we found the Earthlock again. Finally. Be a tough battle, yada yada yada. Kinda tired of seeing that. Belver Ichabo. He has a lot of hit points. So for the time being, I want to mark him so I can see what he does. And he does a lot of damage. Heal up, because I can't take another shot like that. Are there multiple... No. What did he just do then? Okay, reflects shield, so he reflects magic ring, I think. Let's bite him then. Give haste to... probably Amma. So we get to squeeze an attack in there. We'll mark it for now. Wouldn't be nearly as bad if there was actually a reliable way to get rid of poison en masse. Anyway, we need to haste on him. Okay, I think the game's just making shit up as it goes. Before, you could always get rid of slow by using haste, but all of a sudden, no, not anymore. We're not doing anything different, we're not... Wow. Yeah, there's no way I can actually say good things about this game now that we're at the end. Like, I'm legitimately at a loss as to how I'm going to do this, because Ammo doesn't get turns anymore. Taika can't hurt him, period. So for the time being, I may as well go Pac-Mate, I guess. So the good news is the poison refreshes, it doesn't stack. That's literally the only silver lining I see here right now. So you can use Cure on Ive. Fine, false alarm. So we'll heal Taika. Pack. Why not? So we'll put out AoE region. So I guess only non-elemental attacks work or something? And there's so damn many dots on these guys, they're hemorrhaging health. I'm really curious if there's a way to get rid of that reflect. Actually, my best bet is to cure her. I'm just gonna stay in Pac-Mate. Heal Ive. And of course, when I go into Pac-Mate, then he changes. Okay, so he does summon things, so I could have brought in that it's a KO thing. That's a little disappointing, man. Oh crap, I pushed the wrong button. Oh well. I imagine they're probably just gonna blind everyone. Everyone gets a turn, so I have to heal everyone here. That's right, I can't use haste because that will trigger some sort of reaction. A little annoying, but I can work around it, I think. We'll heal Nart. So I'm gonna stay in gun mode. And here we are again. Well, yeah, Nart will get a turn here, so I can afford to do something else. If only I had Lance double plus. That doesn't stack, but this does. sucks that cure takes too. Oh well. Time to change stance. Heal himself since everyone's going to regen a little bit. Of course, I don't have enough. Can't really afford for him to slow Taika. And I'm going for the win here. Use this opportunity to heal everyone up because odds are there's more to this fight. Just end it. Or not. Let's heal Taika. So why couldn't they do that earlier, instead of making me go through the water in a snail's pace? Now that I think about it, I never found Pat's origin, did I? You made it. Thank the desert spirits. Yes, thank you. We stopped Ichabo. Suvia is safe. All of Umbra is safe now, my friends. I was wondering that myself. Oh, not much. I knew that bashfulness was hiding a courageously mad hog bunny all along. We must ensure that it never falls into the wrong hands again. Yeah, I don't know about the rest of you, but it'd be nice not to have to worry about the fate of the world for at least a cycle. Cycle and a half? Agreed. Let's get back to Suvia. Okay, so that's the you beat the game achievement. So, wow, that was a one-stage boss fight. The stats effects kind of sucked. Like, that's one of my big complaints about the game. There were no talents or anything that give you anything to deal with a lot of the status effects. There's no way to deal with stun. A lot of those damage over time debuffs cannot be cleansed away in any way, shape, or form. You just have to tolerate them. And as much as I hate to say it, even though this is the enhanced edition, the re-release with all the stuff the devs wanted, it still feels half-baked, especially the whole Nadir region. But anyway, I'll talk about that during the credits. We are expecting you, brave heroes. Please come to me when you are ready. So I do want to drop a save. You know, I never talked to that dude to see if he foreshadows anything or not. So, 99%. And if you're wondering why I saved the game, I think your data carries over into Earthlock 2. The devs haven't said anything definite about that yet, I think. It's just, this is the first part of a trilogy, if you didn't know for some reason. Because I think I've said that a few times already. Ready for the ceremony? Yeah, sure. Don't even remember half these people. And the professor's in 2 spots, it looks like. I don't know who the octopi thing on the octoped or whatever on the right side is. Because we recognize Benjo, he's next to the general. My friends, heroes of Umbra, I do not know how we can thank you enough, but we will try. Not long ago, the group standing before me were all but strangers to each other, but fate has forged a bond between them that will stand the test of time. Today they stand before us as a bridge to our legends of old. Captain Ivory Lavender. You have proven your mettle time and time again. My owls and I, and indeed all of Suvia, thank you for your actions. Thank you, High Owl. I'm forever grateful and at your service. The owls thank you as well, dear Taika. Nart Tiger Moth. Your bravery is a flame that lights the way for all those around you, my friend. Now that your seasons with the Owltide are nearly over, the issue of your future comes to mind. I hereby grant you the position of Owltide Ambassador for Longo, a prestigious title that is most deserved. I know you will bear it well. Me? Wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you, High Owl. Thank you. You are very welcome. Now I believe there is someone else here who would like to express their gratitude too. Laura, goodness my heart. Amon Barros, or should I say Feather Gear. An honest scavenger. Is that a rarity? An engineer and a true warrior of all that is good in the world. I am honored to call you my friend. Thanks, Lady Lumia. The honor is mine. My dear friend. It's been a long road. Now that your quest is truly over, I hope that peace finds you in your return home. You certainly deserve it, Wise Owl. May the high winds carry you for cycles to come, Owl. Thank you, Lumia. Of course not, Pat. Yes, your background is strange and mysterious, but your deeds help save countless lives too. We thank you truly. Now then, let's give them all a proper applause. Our saviors, our defenders. The heroes of Umbra. Hey, do you hear a phone ringing, or is it just me? Wait, it's A New Hope. They're asking for their ending back. So yeah, I'm underwhelmed with the game. So to go over my complaints one by one. First, a lot of the side quests suck. I don't know if the BBs actually did speed up any of the generating time for your various plants. It's just, that would be like the best case scenario for your rewards. Occasionally you get those maps, and a lot of the maps were kind of worthless. The equipment system was neat. It wasn't quite Arc-Rise Fantasia levels of good, but it was close. Like, that would be the best comparison I could say for the equipment system. If you don't know how that worked in Arc-Rise Fantasia, there wasn't really a power difference between the weapons. It's just the weapons all had different effects, so you'd want to change them around based on what the situation called for. Some would make you more tanky, some would make you faster, some had specialized killing effects, and so on. For this one, they had some that had specialized effects. It's just, they shouldn't have impacted your stats as much. But otherwise, wasn't really a fan for a lot of the random battles. Didn't make a lot of sense that my guys missed so damn much early game. Like, accuracy was so damn hard to come by. and it always seemed like the enemy was faster than me. Huh. 41 years old, that's kind of young these days. Overall, the healing kind of sucked. You're very potion reliant. Like, that takes away a lot of Nard's niche, because he's not really that good in buffer terms either. You get Pat a little too late to actually integrate him into everything, I'd say, and then Olia, she comes back a little too late, and it's just her moveset wasn't really that good. There was still a ton of moves I didn't actually find, if you noticed. I never got the Earthquake one for Taika. There were a few for Ivory I think it was missing. Actually, I got 2 of them at the end, but I think there was still one more. Like, one of the things I'd like to see in the talent boards to come for the future games, like, do away with the whole thing about it giving you stats. Have it give you additional effects. Poison immunity, poison resistance, increased crit rate, increased crit damage, stuff like that. Tying it into your moves and everything was kind of lame in general. Basically, I'd like to see them all as more like the red square type thing. It's just they would have to either weaken the effects so you'd put them in quantity, or they'd have to be a little bit more imaginative in what all they do. Something to do with stats effects would be a move in the right direction, or even like power-ups for your different types of moves would be pretty cool, I think. Because I don't think there was anything to really boost the trap damage for Ivory other than just the various elements. And then once you leave Scroll Road, the difficulty just goes out the window. The random encounters when you first arrive outside of Suvia are just over the top in terms of difficult. They don't actually become stable until you get to Nadir, when they're actually, like, the random battles there are worse. The fights in Nadir are actually more dangerous than a lot of the boss fights. Like, I would say a random battle in Nadir would be harder than fighting Ichabo, his Valver form. And that's really, really messed up. So yeah, I can understand why a lot of people left negative reviews for the game. It didn't help that they also started everything off by calling all PC gamers pirates. That was definitely something working against the dev, and why he said, yeah, I'm not bothering with this game in the first place. And overall, I don't really think I missed much. Like, I'm trying to think of memorable moments from the game, and not really anything comes to mind. It's a little bit on the short side, which is fine for a trilogy. It's just no one really had their moment, other than you could argue Nart with catching the Earthlock at the end, but still. One thing I can say that I did like was the library on Plumpet Island, so it filled up as you did different stuff. You got little mementos, which is kind of neat. Sadly, that's more of like a cosmetic type thing that doesn't really fix any of the worst problems of the game. But anyway, if you're interested in the game, you can see what all it entails here. Like I said, I would recommend this to people, but if it happens to be something you're interested in, by all means, help yourself. I'd say I wouldn't judge, but let's face it, I judge everyone. If you don't believe me, go watch one of my League videos. So, I wasn't really paying attention, but you may have seen something there. You may have to rewind a little bit. So anyway, where we go from here, Le Grand Legacy is the next RPG I want to cover unless something comes out suddenly to blindside me like Outbreak did. I don't have any updates regarding my schedule at the moment because there's still quite a bit up in the air. This will be going up on Friday, I want to say, and the Wednesday that I was talking about in the Absolute Zero video has passed. No updates, I'm afraid. So, let's take a look in the options menu. I don't know if there was anything that may have changed, and no, I'd argue nothing. So, yeah, that's Earthlock for you guys, how it should have been. So I'm trying to think if there are any other achievements or side quests or anything that I'm missing out on. And my Steam thing hasn't updated on my desktop, so I can't quite see, but yeah, I'm good to call it quits here. So I'll see you guys in the next project, wherever that may happen to be. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.